Hello once again, and you're welcome to yet another edition of Unfiltered Conversation on Cleveland TV. At Cleveland, we seek to be the middle point for all tourism stakeholders to help you achieve your aims and then your objectives. My name is Frank Kalide Media, and today I have as my guest Dr. Olubumi Alabi. All right, and then we'll be discussing the victory celebration of President Tinubu and then the award night in South Africa by TSO. You're welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me, and hello to all the listeners and viewers.
Good to have you with us. All right, we'll start with this, please. Could you please introduce yourself? Let's get to know who is Dr. Olubumi Alabi.
Okay. Um, yeah, you've said my name. I'm Dr. Bumi Alabi. I am a medical doctor, so that's where the title comes from. I am a specialist pediatrician based here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And yeah, so when I'm not busy being a doctor, looking after babies, I am involved in things like this. I'm a patron of the Tinubu Support Organization that is organizing this event.
Event. Is that right? Can you tell us on a lighter note? Can you share with us the relationship between the doctor and the politician? How are you able to cope with both?
Sorry, between?
Your work as a doctor, as a medical doctor, and then being a politician. For me or for us, there seems to be no relationship. So how are you able to cope combining both?
There, there is a huge relationship. There's a huge relationship because politics affects every part of our lives, whether we accept it or not. So it's important for us to, I have this view that we are all politicians, in as much as we take interest in, what is happening in our society, in as much as we take interest in what policies drive our daily lives, then in that way we are all politicians. What policies drive the the medical practice, the health services of my environment, of my home, definitely, it's something that has to, that has to interest me. And then, of course, there's the love that I have for our representatives, our political representatives. So yeah, there is that relationship, definitely.
All right, thank you so much for that. We'll go right on to the TSO now. What is the concept of TSO? And then please to explain the abbreviation, what TSO means, and then let's look at the concepts of the organization.
So this is an organization that originated in Nigeria. We are a diaspora branch. TSO is Tinubu Support Organization, um, which is, the concept comes from a firm belief in the capacity of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed, Tinubu, to lead an administration, that's capable of building a nation, that will guarantee equal opportunity for all, mutual respect and peaceful coexistence, So yeah, that firm belief in his ability is what conceptualizes the organization, Tinubu Support Organization.
So that now we back home here in Nigeria, you discovered that one time or the other, not all Nigerians were actually in support of President Tinubu's campaigns and his election and all that. But you had a strong belief that he was going to be, he should be the president, and then he could turn things around for Nigeria. Where did that confidence come from? Why did you have so much confidence in him that he is the needed person to handle this nation at this point in time, knowing fully well that Nigeria has had series of problems in time past and even presently?
I think his CV speaks for itself. He is someone who has led. At the time before I moved to South Africa, I lived in Lagos, and he was governor throughout the time I lived in Lagos. His achievements, his manner of thinking out of the box, he the way he tackles challenges and solves problems it's he just told me that he's someone who would know how to meet. You need somebody. You need a special kind of person to lead Nigeria because we're a complex society. You need someone who's got amazing people skills. I see him as a great manager of people. He has fostered great relationships across all the ethnicities, in Nigeria. And um, with his experience in leadership, his knowledge of how, because he's been a senator as well, his knowledge of how the policies, legislation works, and all of that put together, I had no doubt that he was the best man for the job.
Right. So you think he can deliver a better Nigeria for the betterment of all?
Without a doubt, already in his few days in office, we are already seeing it. We have seen, how he has handled the challenges that he has faced head on, and just put out fires. By now, let's not even compare. Let's not compare. Nigerians are beginning to gain his respect, and he's not even 2 weeks in office yet.
Is that right? At least we are all here to witness the emergence of a new Nigeria that we've all been praying for. All right, let's get on to
Absolutely.
let's get on to TSO now. Why are you organizing the victory party and then the award night? What is the essence, the main objectives, and the focus of the event?
It's we down here in Southern Africa, we have worked hard. We campaigned. We did our bit. We do not have diaspora voting rights yet, but at least we are able to influence our people back home. And and some of us did travel from here to actually go home and vote. And so we did our bit here, and just like any race, when you work hard for a race and you win, you celebrate it. So we are celebrating the emergence of our principle, that yes, we worked for this and we've achieved it. So it is worth celebrating, and it is worth giving honor to those who in our estimation did a lot of work, because everybody did their little bit, but some people did a whole lot more than others. And it's good to acknowledge that and celebrate it, and yeah, give them awards.
All right. So apart from the award, what other features are we expecting at the event?
We have a magazine, the TSO Southern Africa magazine, that we will be launching at that event. The magazine is quite a good read for everyone. It's full of knowledge in all sorts of ways. Let me not give away everything, but I can assure you it is a magazine to look forward to. It is something you're going to want to have on your table and reference every now and then.
So I thank you so much, Dr. Olubumi Alabi.
I
And
deserve
the program, and we're still discussing the TSO's award night for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right, ma'am, I have to ask this. The TSO was from proud, right? Are there plans for continuity now that your principal has won the election?
Absolutely. The TSO is not just about election. It's an organization that has a constitution, that has, um, full range of aims and objectives. So it's not just about election. Of course, there's the aspect that deals with election, but part of what we do as a TSO is to, promote and foster unity, political stability, national consciousness of the people of Nigeria. We run programs that do things like that, to help promote true federalism in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and beyond. Also, we are there to carry out humanitarian activities in order to further promote the philanthropic ideology of our principle. Part of what we are also there for is to, um, actively condemn, resist all forms of oppression and exploitation of Nigerians. So the list is endless. There's the functions of the Tinubu support organization is way beyond election. So, and moreover, there will be another election in 4 years' time. So they are still here.
So that, but let me ask this: in your last speech, you made mention of fostering unity among Nigerians in South Africa. How do you intend to do that? You know, Nigerians, we are so besotted with tribal sentiments, religious sentiments, and all that. So, fostering unity, do you intend for it to just be for members of Tinubu's and parties alone, or does it encompass every other member of other parties, or even all Nigerians in South Africa?
Absolutely, and I'm sure especially with this event, um, they usually not proud to say it, but I've got PDP members who are also supporting us, who acknowledge that we've got a brilliant 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria now, and he needs to be celebrated. He needs to be supported. Even though they came from other parties, we've got people from parties, aka formerly known as Obedience, or known as Obedience, who are also supporting us, who agree that we've got a brilliant person here that needs to be supported. So yes, we've got people from across, across board. It's not only APC members. Tinubu Support Organization is not a necessarily party-based thing. Of course, virtually all the APC members definitely support our principle, but it's a support organization that cuts across board.
But it's good you already have other party members interested or being part of your project or the organization. But what message do you have for those that still feel reluctant to believe that Tinubu can actually make a difference in Nigeria?
I think, it's for us to keep on preaching the message, to keep on pointing out the positives, and how little by little, the landscape is changing, the atmosphere is changing. We already have it, like I said, we already have one or two converts. It's been out in the public space, all over the media, how somebody was surprised that, oh, he didn't know that our president was so intelligent, so we, by preaching the message, by, reminding people, pointing out, these are the things that have been achieved, these are the things that, we had hoped would be achieved, but you can see now, here is somebody who is making it happen, little by little, we will definitely bring everyone to be convinced that this is where we ought to be.
And that's a prayer for a better Nigeria. Nigeria has gone through a lot, and even Nigerians has gone through a lot. And we do hope your confidence in our current president turns out to be true for each and every one of us. So let's discuss the World Cup panel. Where exactly is the event happening?
So the event will be taking place here in Johannesburg, in Sandton, which is a top of the range venue. It will be holding at a five-star venue, Da Vinci Hotel, in the Nelson Mandela Square. So yeah.
All right. So when the date of the event?
The date is the 22nd of July. So that is roughly 6 weeks from now.
All right. So let's leave us with a word of advice for those who want to be part of that event. The last word for them, please.
So I'm encouraging everyone to join us. This is our way of showing that we are one in spirit with what is going on back home with our new president, and with everything that he sets out to achieve. We would like everyone who has not made up their mind before to be a part of this celebration to come and join us. This will be the opportunity to meet other like-minded people, to meet, to rub minds with, lots of people from different aspects of life. If you are in the business sphere, you're going to meet lots of doctors. Maybe you were not, in that sphere where you meet lots of professionals, other professionals. That's a place where you are going to mingle with lots of people. We're having very high level people in the political space coming from Nigeria to attend the event. This will be an opportunity to meet with people from back home, people who ordinarily you might not even have met with. So I think this is a great opportunity, and I'm enjoining everyone to take advantage.
But I thank you so much, Doctor, for being my guest this evening. It was good having you with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you to everyone.
All right, so that is a package for today. And if you are in South Africa, and even in Nigeria, and you have opportunity to be with Dr. Olubumi Alabi, please don't hesitate to do Nigeria proud by representing us well in South Africa. Until next week, do have a blessed evening.